you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. We woke up this morning, okay? Have you given thanks? Thank you, God, for waking me up this morning to live another day. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to get deep. We just got on the phone. Okay. Um, so first thing is first. Did you all see the short I posted? Nicole if you, for those of you all that don't know me, I've had this channel for years, okay? I've done all kinds of different kinds of videos, okay? You'll see in my history, which I think I might delete my history. I don't know, just start new. But anyways, so some of you all have been here through everything, and I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging on this long, okay? But I used to do true crime, okay? And when I really got views, like crazy views, was when I did true crime because I actually love true crime. I've been doing true crime or researching it, watching it, following it since I was 9 years old, okay? I've always had an interest in it. I don't know why I didn't become some sort of investigator because I can find anything out about anybody, okay? Um, yeah. So I covered the Chris Watts case when that came out. Okay. I was like 24 hours a day was dedicated to the Watts. I'm not going to call it island because I think that's disrespectful to the victims. It's like making a joke out of it. It's not a joke. People really passed away. And yeah, it became a little cray cray because I feel it went left because of her people, Nicole Kessinger's people, um, trying to make it look like a joke so that people wouldn't take it seriously. So that's why it became Watts Island. Okay, so all kinds of characters came out of that, and as you know, if you know, follow the story. Nicole Kessinger was the mistress of Christopher Watts, okay, who was married, had two children, one on the way, who lived in Frederick, Colorado, okay. And uh, in my theory, what happened is I feel like Nicole Kessinger became pregnant, and what was just like the secret, mistress was going to become public, right? And he always was a goody two shoes. He was always very quiet, um, to what everybody thought was loyal, to his wife. He had like standards to uphold because um, you know, he had to put on this front. But how is he gonna look having a love child? Two babies on the way at the same time. Like, come on now. One had to go. And he came up with this scheme with the lover, in my opinion. And he's the one that took the blame for it. And the lover, Nicole Kessinger, he took the blame for her because she was expecting. And I believe he would take the fall for her. Anyways, so that's my theory. Anyway, so she's been spotted. Nicole Kessinger has been spotted 2025 allegedly. So I think it's her. Everything follows the cheekbone. She's a little bit, she's not, she was a health nut when she was with um, Chris, but if she would have had a child, her body would have changed. And the stress of being Nicole Kessinger would put, you'd put on some pounds as well. Okay. So allegedly she was spotted at a funeral. They said it was a church. You know how church records and live streams, um, church mass, so everybody can watch it. Okay, well, this was a funeral, her friend's mom's funeral in Montana, who was live streaming it, which I don't know if I believe that because if it's a private ceremony, would they be recording it? And anytime I've been to a church and they're recording it, you see the camera. Like, you see it. It's on a tripod, like, you see it. It's not in there. They don't hide it. It's not like a hidden camera. It's right there, so you see it. So I don't know. If she wanted to pop out to test out the waters to see what people would say, because just to see, because we gave Gypsy Rose a platform, or not we, you all gave Gypsy Rose a platform, and yeah, so she was just testing the waters. I think, I don't know, in my opinion. But do you think it was her? I think it was her. It does look like her. Just she just gained some weight, as we do. Okay, and I really do believe it's her. Okay, my conspiracy theory allegedly is this was the plan. Okay, the reason they settled and didn't go take it to trial and he just signed a plea deal. First of all, there was not enough evidence in that discovery to bring it to trial. But they got in his head, and he doesn't know that. He doesn't know anything about the legal system. He doesn't know that it has to be proven by no by reasonable doubt. And like it has to be set in stone. Like you have to convince juries, the whole jury, that you are guilty. They have the defense has to. Um, so he didn't know there wasn't enough against him. They just made it, alluded to the fact that there was. So rather than drag the whole family into all of that, plus an expected still living mistress, I think he took the blame. And since the Nicole Kessinger's father is like a member of some secret society, had strings to pull. Okay, and later on they were going to appeal it, or he was going to, I don't know, appeal it, file something. I don't know everything about legal, and was going to have it looked at, and then years and years down the line, where all the evidence is gone, and he's gonna walk free. I feel that's my opinion. That's my opinion, because there was nothing in there that said Chris Watts did it, but circumstantial evidence. You know what I mean? So, um, anyways, so that was my opinion. So, yeah, I think she's either testing the waters or really did not see a big ass camera in her face. But that shit was creepy. That shit creeped me out. I think it creeped a lot of people out because can you imagine we've all been in like a serious relationship where we lived with somebody at one point, right? We lived with somebody whether we were married or dating or just in a relationship. And can you imagine just living a normal, seemingly normal life, and the person that you are most vulnerable with, which sleeping in front of somebody, you're vulnerable because you're unconscious, right? The person you're sleeping next to, like, kills you. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That creeped me out because it was just a normal relationship and he just turned left. I think all those pills he was taking with the weight loss, um, I think because he was doubling up on them, he was not eating and he wasn't really sleeping because those you can't take those pills too late or you don't go to sleep. So I don't, and he works early in the morning. He worked early, like long shifts, even. So I think he wasn't really in his right state of mind. I'm not, listen, I am not taking his side, but I do think those stimulants that he was on played a part of it because he's a person that doesn't drink, he doesn't do drugs, and to take something so strong, it was powerful because he lost all that weight and he was chiseled, like that will do something to someone who's not used to even taking Tylenol, and there aren't, and I don't even think it's FDA approved. I don't know how, like, I don't think it was approved by anybody. Whoever's supposed to approve things, I don't think it's gone through all that stuff. So this was like a fairly new product that he was taking, and I don't know if he was eating, I don't know what he was doing, and clearly he wasn't in his right state of mind because from one day to the next, he kills his wife, and children. Not only the wife, but the children. I believe in the videos that were released to us by Frederick Police. Um, I believe there are clues in the videos. I've always said that. One of my viral videos, okay, that I did was when they're doing the police welfare check and they're walking up to the front door and looking through the little side window, and it looks like somebody's up on top of the stairs with somebody pale with long black hair. Okay, some of y'all said I was on crack. Some of you all said I was tripping, that there's nothing there. But the majority of, and I still, till this day, I still have all my Chris Watts stuff up, okay? Till this day, I still get views, a lot of views, a lot of comments on the Chris Watts videos. Okay? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Okay. Anyways, so yeah. I think it was her. It looks like her. Um, the face, the cheekbones. Like I really, really look the hair. She has like this very fine, thin, straight black hair. Um, I was trying to look. It's a really quick snippet, but remember she had like a smooth foot, like her left foot would drag a little. I was trying to see, but it's too fast, and she's walking fast in the video. Like she's like hurrying up to get to her seat. So go ahead and check it out. I've got a little poll going on to ask, do you think it's her? Um, and you guys let me know, okay, what you think. Um, yeah, so I think I'm gonna get back into the true crime. Besides my morning chats with you all, I'm also gonna get back into making actual videos, like not just going live. But I do want to cover true crime again. Um, and get those videos rolling. So I don't know what happened on my Facebook, okay? Because I don't know if you follow me on Facebook. Same name, Be That Queen. I'm Be That Queen everywhere, in case you're wondering. Okay, I have the same name everywhere. The only thing is on it's Be That Queen, right, on Facebook, but it has an extra E, okay, in Queen. Because Be That Regular Queen with the two E's was already taken. Okay, so I had to use Be That Queen with an extra E. But my name is Be Enamorada. Viviana Enamorada is the name that I go by. That's my stage name. Okay. On TikTok it's Be That Queen. The handle Be Enamorada on TikTok. But yeah, go feel free to follow me. Okay. I was talking the other day with my coworker, and I was telling them how I have this friend that I've been friends with for, I think my daughter was still in elementary. She was like 7 years old, I think. Beanie was 7 years old when we became friends. And we met online, and we're still friends till this day. And I had asked him, I was like, how long have we been friends? Like, where did we meet and how long have we been friends? And he follows me on all my social medias. He's very supportive. He always likes my stuff. He's like an OG, like he was there when I didn't have YouTube. I didn't have like I wasn't doing videos or anything like that. Like it was such a long time ago. Um, but I was like, that's the one friend I've had for like such a long time. Oh man, that's crazy. Like, and he's always followed me. I've always followed him. So it's pretty cool. Like we met such a long time ago, like so long ago. I think even one time I'm like, I think somebody called me crazy. I think somebody called me crazy, and I'm like, am I crazy? I'm like, You've seen me all these years. Am I crazy? It was so funny. I'm like, dude, really? Like, you're really gonna ask me? Anyway, so I hope y'all have a great Monday. I'm still in traffic. I'm almost getting close to work. So I'll go ahead and let y'all go right here. But thank you so much for joining me. Y'all have a great day.